back to another week in our lives. We're on final countdown to Maidie's birthday, and there is going to be a separate video coming out after this one that's got all the party prep and decorating and all that stuff. So here we're still just carrying on with the last week before I have a 1-year-old. WTF. Do you have an event? Oh, what is with my hair? Like, what am I doing there? 2000s super sweep going on over here. We have an event at our wedding venue tonight, so I've been up there working this morning. Maidie's sleep has been so bad, like I cannot even tell you how bad she's sleeping. Just been trying to film an ad here with the baby. Have you got a lid now? These were the things that she was most interested in. I think we got it though, didn't we? It looked good in the end, and you look cute in your jumper. Yeah, you used to fit under that table when you sat up. Now look at you. Now look at you. Pa. Your first Christmas ad for this book, which I fully designed myself. So I added this like wraparound yellow gingham all the way around. The photo. What have you got you just put in your mouth? Oh dear. Yeah, I tried to get it out of your mouth, didn't I? But I don't know what it was, which is not ideal. You're still chewing, but I just have my finger in your mouth. I added the text and coloured it, and then these little flowers and the little stickers, tape images, and then filled it full of photos from her naming ceremony, which I just absolutely adore. Such a throwback to summer. Look at the cake that I did for Lisa from Boho Cakes, who's one of my favourite cake makers. Sorry, she's pushing a tripod. Is gonna make her little birthday party cake. Yeah. Do it a little bit more Christmas themed, so I've got this tape out, but it just wasn't working, so we admitted defeat and just did these bit more autumnal vibe, but it is advertising Christmas. I find the way her play shifts really interesting, because we went through a stage of only wanting to spin everything, so we'd like spin these all the time, and now we've gone through a stage of just really wanting to take things out and then get them put back in again. Hey, no, you're not having the controller. So at the moment, the only thing that we're particularly interested in is taking tissues out of a box. And she just, no, we're not. We are also interested in the camera, but we're not having that today. We're not having the camera. No. Can you find them in here? Yay. Can you put it back in? Yay. Nearly. Oh no. Is that Maidie? I think Lola's water bowl is a tiny paddling pool, so that has to come up whenever we come in the kitchen. We need to make her some lunch. Now, I have actually done an order, and this isn't sponsored, it's fully paid for myself. I might have a refer a friend code though, so if I do, I'll put that below. What have you got? A frozen pea. With Loon and Wild. I think it's Loon and Wild and not Luna and Wild. All the breast milk from the freezer apart from one pouch, because I might do some breast milk jewellery one day, and restocked it full of the Loon and Wild stuff. We've gone off Ella's kitchen altogether, and now we're just doing home cooked plus Loon and Wild, and so far she hasn't liked any of it, but she's still really fussy, so I don't think it's the food particularly. We have too many plants in the house and the leaves fall off, and she just loves a leaf. Do you want some lunch? I'm going to try her with the other half of this pot, and these are 1 to 3 years, so it's a little bit chunkier than she's been having before. She didn't love it yesterday, but we just got to keep trying, haven't we? That's her hopefully quiet with the melty stick for 5 minutes in our high chair while I warm her dinner up. Still taking my collagen gummies every single day. These are the Free Soul ones. I do have an affiliate link / discount code, and I'll put that below for you. These are so easy to take. They're really good. I love them. They also do the greens, but unfortunately they have iron in. I can't take extra iron because it makes my eczema and psoriasis really bad. She now has really gone off the melty sticks, the basil and tomato ones. While I give Maidie her lunch, I very quickly want to talk to you about my C-section recovery. I feel like now I'm a year postpartum, I actually have a bit to talk about, and you okay? Because I went to a physio appointment, so I did an NHS self-referral for a physio appointment. So I've been having a lot of problems since my C-section. I don't know if I said this right in the very beginning. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it, but half of my big toe is numb, and that happened post C-section. And at the time they told me to self-refer myself to the physio. Since then, my back plays up occasionally. I can feel it in my hip right now. Last week it was so bad I literally couldn't hardly walk and hardly lift the baby, so that's when I self-referred myself, and I haven't been dealing with it, to be fair. I haven't been doing anything that I should be doing. Now, I went for my physio appointment yesterday and they basically said that they can't really find anything wrong. It's probably just something slightly pressing on a nerve somewhere. If it gets worse, if I get numbness or tingling and stuff like that to come back. Told me to do some cat cows and that was basically the end of it. So I think I'm going to have to go for a private physio appointment, which I was trying to avoid doing because they're just expensive. But there's a lady in the village who does like Bowen technique, I think it's called. And she sorted Mike's got 2 slipped and a torn disc in his back. And she's the only person that's ever been able to sort him out. So I'm glad I've been to her before. She's very, very good. I think that's my only option now. Everything else post C-section has been absolutely fine. And my scars healed really well, a lot better than this one. So you see this one went all like thick. My C-section scar hasn't done that. It's just healed pretty normally. I have pretty much no problems with it. I have no feeling in it, and I don't know if that's normal or not, but there's like no feeling anywhere around that area, which is a bit odd. Also, my skin around it hasn't healed that well, so the skin's like a very different texture to the rest of my skin. I don't even know how to describe that. I don't know if that's normal or not, if I'm honest with you. I never wanted a C-section. I always was very adamant not having one. But here we are, we've got one. What are we supposed to do about it? Big fat fail. She didn't want it. It's going to be giving her dinner tonight, so I'm going to get some stuff out just as like a foreplan and have it defrosting now. Beef spag balls, like Maidie's absolute favourite thing, so we might as well try that. They come in these perfect little cubes, which I just think is ideal. You can literally heat from frozen, but I quite like to defrost them first. It does say 2 cubes, but I'm going to do 1 at the moment because like I said, she isn't eating loads, so what's the point in defrosting 2? Also going to do a little apple rice pudding for dessert. So this like bag of the little macaroni pasta sauces, because this is the same kind of size and shape that they have in the Deliciously Ella, so as long as it's really well boiled, we should be okay. It's not organic, which isn't perfect. So I like to give her most stuff organic, but we tried cutting up big pasta. Another big disaster. Good morning. What a event. Like, it was insanely busy. Oh, no, they're not good, are they? I need to cover those. Insanely busy, insanely everything, just insane. But I'm here this morning, and yes, I look like this because today is Mumsy's birthday and I have yet to make her present. So I'm gonna wrap this frame in this pillowcase fabric. The rest of this bedding, I still have quite a lot of it left, but a lot of it got chewed by the mouse. I mean, just look at the mess that I'm doing this in. Also working with like the tiniest bit of glue possible.
Technically you should have about 2 to 3 inches there.
Yeah, but it's just whether it'll push out because
Oh yeah. Use
I'll push anything in if I have to. Thanks.
sorry though, we can't have to do a pause, Emie. Down there. Yeah. Get enough out of that squeeze?
I don't think so.
You need more though, don't you?
Yeah. No, yeah, it's drying too quick because I'm putting such a thin layer on. It's just instantly drying.
Okay, I think about this.
Any glue whatsoever.
I'll have to go and have a look.
I'm sorry. By some minor miracle, and I'm not entirely sure how this happened, but we've managed to find a whole pack of glue sticks. So we're back on mission. That glue was so old. Anyway, like it's literally like yellow, so I've pushed it all the way through. I think that's also probably why it wasn't sticking, because it's just old, dodgy glue. So I've taken it all off the frame again, and we're gonna start again.
Is it broken?
Yeah. My toxic trait as a human is thinking I'm better at things than I am. I will show you that frame in a minute, but I think Dad's going to do a bit of, Vince is going to do a bit of rescuing of it first because it's not perfect. Maidie and I were just doing a couple of little drawings. And you see we got the big like chunky washable extra large crayons, and she's done some little marks on that one. I wanted the one for Vince's to be her like first proper drawing. So that's why we did this one first. And then we did a little one for Nanny's birthday. There's not as many drawings on there because she got a bit bored, but we did something for her birthday at least. Did you have fun? Hello. 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 Oh, who's home?
How's everyone? How are you doing, Cookie? Maidie?
Go see Daddy then.
Hi, Maidie. Got the remote control. How have you been?
Mummy's legs in the way. Stand up.
How have you been? What's Mummy doing? Hey? Who do I get kisses from? Kiss? Please. I know, Maidie, I know.
Okay, so the finished result, we don't look at the back because the back is really messy, but the front looks so beautiful. The corners are just not 100% okay, and like I said, the back is a bit of a disaster, and Mike had to get the glass in for me. But I watched a tutorial online and they just cut a square out of the middle and just cut down the edge and then it fitted. For me, that did not work. So I had to line the edge here with something else. I think my frame's probably just too thick, but I had to put a lining in here and I used the seam of the pillowcase, and so it worked really well. I don't know if you can see that detail, but it just has worked really well. It's a little bit bumpy, but she's cute. And Mumsy loves it. I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed, and I think it's because her birthday's coming up, and also events like throw me off. They take so much of my energy and so much of my like whole life, and you can see it in my face. I've gone bloated. It is what it is. I think this next week we're trying to get so much into the next week that I'm just feeling overwhelmed by it all. I want to do all the decorating for her birthday because I want it to be perfect, and I know she's only one and she's not going to remember, but like that's just who I am as a person. I want to do all the DIYs, I want to decorate, I want it to look beautiful. But then on top of that, and this is all coming in the next couple of videos, but we're going to the aquarium, we're going pumpkin patch, we're then going pretty much straight to Gloucestershire. It's just a very intense time of year. It was the anniversary of Mike's mum passing, and then it was my mum's birthday yesterday, / we're going for Sunday dinner today. Then Maidie's birthday, and then Mike's mum's birthday, and then my birthday, and Halloween in the mix. So it all just feels like a lot going on. I think I just need to give myself a hot minute and not worry so much. Like I'm behind on posting, but like, you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. And if I just release and go into flow, then maybe I'll feel better. Obviously, Maidie is one this week. So, well, next week, 'cause technically it's still Sunday. But we're now making a real effort to get her bottles down to 3 bottles a day. She was on 5 up until 2 weeks ago. Now we managed to get down to 4. So this week we're going back down to 3, and then we'll start introducing cow's milk. Now we have started introducing cow's milk for her middle of the day feed, but we haven't got any organic blue milk, so we're back to having full formula again. We still have 1.5 tubs of this, so we'll carry on giving her formula until it's all run out, or just slowly, gradually reduce the amount of formula to cow's milk, because we did just try straight cow's milk and she didn't like it. I did warm it up, but she didn't like it, so we're going to have to do a gradual change down, even though the health visitor was like, no, you don't need to gradually do it, just make the switch. But I wouldn't like to just instantly switch flavours of milk when I've had something for the last 6 months of my life. So no. Today we've got Sunday dinner. We're going in a minute. So I'm actually doing her bottle now when I wouldn't normally, but it's all messed up. What are you doing down there? What are you carrying around with you? Some cheese from your busy book? Is that what that is? Oh no. CHEESE is a trigger word for the doggo. We've also stopped sterilising, and we're not going to need this many bottles out all at once. So hopefully I can gain a bit of my kitchen corner back. Should we put your shoes on? Look, keep your feet nice and warm. Oh, so beautiful. Wow. Look at her trying to walk and she's got to get used to them. When she's fully walking, we're doing outdoor shoes. We're going to be doing more like the barefoot shoes. But these are just to keep her feet warm for today. I think they're cute. Do you think they're cute? No. Time for a little Sunday roast. Can we just talk about the size of this guy?
Let's just take a moment.
Thank you. I did swap it with Mike, but he doesn't know. Are you going to have some? Would you like some Yorkshire pudding? Yeah. That was really nice. We love going for Sunday dinner there. Food's always really good. Maidie sat in her chair, had a little bit of food, chicken, veg, Yorkshire pudding, potato, literally all of it. She loved it. There's Maidie! There she is! I don't know if you were here for the toast instance. What's going on behind me? a few weeks ago, maybe months ago at this point. It's mummy funny chatting to the camera. But we're back on toast again, and we've broken it up into little pieces. It was from the freezer, so I actually wet it first, which I know is like super controversial. Vinta's like, what are you doing? But it meant that it toasted a bit softer than like a really hard crunchy toast. The advice is actually to do it the other way around, so you're supposed to not let it get so wet and soft, because then it's supposed to become too gummy for them. But this way seems to be working. She's used to eating food that's soft like this, rather than hard crunchy pieces of toast, which she just tried to swallow too quickly. If you put this piece down and get a piece from in here, or that piece, yeah, works. Well done. Is there some butter on the side of the bowl? There's loads left, look. Well done. Once a week we switch Maidie's toys over, and today is that day. So I just got a new bin out, and so far she has got Winnie the Pooh and his little 100-acre wood outfit out. Is this Winnie the Pooh? I have found that there's been a real change in her toy playing. There's definitely a few things like these that she just isn't playing with at all anymore. They've been out a week, and even when she pulls everything out of her toy basket, she just isn't interested in them. I think we're about to start taking some stuff out, and also hopefully she'll get some new toys for her birthday. We've definitely got her some new bits, so we're going to do another little rotation, I think. Hello! She's napping, thankfully. She's actually been asleep an hour, but I've been doing some work for the wedding venue because I also do some accounts bits, payroll, stuff like that, and some run-through stuff to write up. I'm trying to get that done, plus some video editing before she wakes up. She seems to have moved her long nap. So she woke up at 6:30 this morning-ish, and she didn't go to sleep till 11, and she seems to now be doing her long nap from 11 onwards. I don't know if she's ready to transition to one nap or not. She only did one nap, 2-hour nap yesterday. Who knows? I have 3 very overripe bananas. And so what else are you going to do with bananas? We're going to make some banana bread. Just do a little quick banana bread, easy as possible. I've just found a recipe online that's baby friendly, so you're not adding any extra sugar in. Let's see how it turns out. Whoa. Before we start, Mike has taken away the steriliser. The end of an era has occurred. The steriliser is no more. Well, let's not talk about the shelf, but the steriliser's gone.
I've been walking this road through the winding unknown with the sun shining in the dark.
Okay, that's in the oven. So, next job is to put the clothes away in the bedroom because it's gotten a little bit out of hand again. So I'm gonna... Daddy's got the baby, if you hadn't guessed already. He came home from work early. And I'm gonna do putting the clothes away because it's stressing me out, basically.
Back again, you are my home, the place where my heart belongs.
It took me about 20 minutes and I feel a lot better. I'm so warm today. Hot, hot, hot. That was so close. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if I fully lost that? But the banana bread's out and now I just dropped it. It's sunk loads. I've never made one without any sugar before, so I'm just gonna have to see how that goes, aren't we? Can't believe I just dropped it. The banana bread went down, the state of me, went down probably a 5 out of 10. I'm gonna say I still have this really dodgy receding hairline since I am postpartum. All this like extra random growth of just this fluff, but also these bits haven't come back. Yeah, I'd say a 5 out of 10, which isn't bad for the moment. She probably ate about half of what I gave her. But like, she had roast dinner with us yesterday and she ate so much of that. I think I probably said that to you, but we'll keep trying it. I think I'm going to leave this week's video here because tomorrow I'm starting the rest of the party prep. I made this, it must be at least a week ago now. The rest of the stuff that I'm going to do tomorrow was supposed to carry straight on from that, and I'm supposed to have done it all by now. But the plate painting, which you'll see in the next video, went on way longer than it was supposed to. So that ended up eating into all the time that I was supposed to be doing this. But never mind, we've got tomorrow. I've mentioned this already in this video, but I'm really excited about the next 2 videos that are coming out for you. And then I might might do like a little year for Maidie video, like one that she can watch when she's older, like Maidie's first year, maybe, if I've got time. Okay, love you. I'll see you in a few days for the next video. Please like and subscribe, hype the video. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Love you.